welcome to my morning non-routine. There's a reason I call it a non-routine. We will get into all of that, but first things first, I'm gonna turn on a few lights so I'm not just talking to you guys in the dark. Okay, much better. I don't have like a super strict regimented morning routine with like 10 things that I do the same time, the same order, the same way every single day. I kind of enjoy taking each morning as it comes. I just talked about this in one of my recent videos where I talked about a bunch of things that I had quit to simplify my life. Having a very structured, regimented morning routine was actually something that I quit about 6 months ago, and I feel like it simplified my life and I get to enjoy my mornings. I love mornings. I love the first part of the day, and having a super strict morning routine just kind of took the joy out of the mornings for me. I would feel stressed if I didn't do like all 10 things I was supposed to do, and I felt like I had to be very productive and make the most of every single moment, and then I would just feel like exhausted and burnt out by the time my morning routine was done. And then the rest of my day was just like not great. So being able to kind of slow down, enjoy more slow, intentional mornings where I can just take things as they come depending on what my schedule looks like for the day, how I'm feeling, puts me in a way better mood, and I can actually truly enjoy the morning and then enjoy the rest of my day. Okay, now that being said, yes, I do still like do morning skincare and brush my teeth and walk my dog. Like there are still, I guess I would call them habits instead of routines. There are habits that I do every single morning. I don't always do them at the same time or in the same order or in the same way, but a lot of those habits get done every single morning. So this morning, there's a lot of those basic habits. Oh my gosh, okay, 1 second. Someone wanted to say good morning to you guys. If this is your first time to the channel, this is my corgi, Bruce, my little co-host, little drama king. Okay, all right, thank you, good morning. Okay, let's get our day started. In the morning when I wash my face, I usually just use lukewarm water. At night, I like double cleanse and all of that. But in the morning, I just wash my face off with lukewarm water and then do my little simple skincare routine. And then I just do like toner, serums, moisturizer. I'll like put the products I'm using up here and link them down below if you guys are looking for something similar. So if you've seen my other videos, I've talked about like I have very problematic skin since I was like, I don't know, 15, very sensitive, acne prone, red. My skin gets irritated and angry and breaks out very, very easily. And so I'm working on that with like trying to find the right products that work well for my skin, as well as like working on healing my hormones and just like taking better care of my body, and like all of that in conjunction has helped my skin get a lot better, at least for me. It is nowhere near perfect or like the amazing, flawless, glowing skin you see online. Like I have a long way to go, but my skin is like a lot happier and healthier, and for me, looks a lot better than it used to. So, and I'm doing the no buy challenge this year, and part of that is not buying a bunch of like random skincare products to like constantly be trying new stuff and like, oh, I saw this online, or this influencer like claims it cured your skin. Like I had a problem with buying and hoarding a ridiculous amount of skincare. So I've stopped doing that. Like the products that I just use now are my favorites. They've worked really well for me. I've like figured out which ones work well for me over the years, and I'm just going to keep using those few products and just replace those with the same thing when they run out. That's it, keeping it simple. Oh my gosh, this is like my favorite moisturizer, and I've been trying to ration it because it's almost out. I ordered more, but it's gonna be a couple days before it gets here. So hopefully I don't run out before then. Like none of this is sponsored. These are just the products that I have like bought myself and used over the years to find out what works best for me. Okay, I'm gonna go get dressed. You probably saw me like sneak in quietly out of the bedroom this morning. My husband sleeps in usually a couple hours later than I do. He's a chef, usually goes in to work later and, you know, works late nights and stuff like that. If you have a significant other that sleeps in later than you, you know the fun drill of like trying to sneak in, use your little phone flashlight to find what you need without waking them up. Okay, so I used this as my inspiration for today's outfit. I'm not usually good at outfits, styling, any of that. So I have a Pinterest board that I made. I've got one for like spring and summer outfits and then one for like fall, winter. And I literally just like look at that every day. Makes it really easy. It's amazing. I don't have to think that hard. I just look at Pinterest and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. So one of the other habits that I do in the morning, something that I've started doing recently is like getting dressed in like real clothes every day. Like my real nice clothes, not just like a t-shirt and sweatpants or leggings, like putting on actual real clothes every day, getting ready for the day in the morning. I actually did a whole video about it. It was like a whole experiment. So I will link that video below if you want to check it out. Oh, I also put on sunscreen a couple minutes ago. It's just this one, same thing. I'll link it below. Okay, now the fun part of trying to get my hair to be not crazy. If you've seen my other videos, you know, we moved here to DC from Arizona in the fall last year. So this is our first summer. It's really humid here. I am not used to the humidity and my hair is doing all kinds of funky things with the humidity here. So, okay, good enough. Okay, now that we're all dressed, ready for the day, somebody needs a walk. From the walk, I'm gonna go ahead and have some breakfast. I'm one of those people where I am hungry when I wake up and I find I feel a lot better, my energy is better, my mood is better, like everything is better when I eat within like an hour of waking up. So we have bagels. I'm gonna do a bagel with cream cheese and then some scrambled eggs. That sounds good. But before we eat, I wanna make sure I have a yummy drink to go with it. So we are making a Magic Mind matcha latte. Oh, I'm so excited. If you guys haven't tried this before, it's a mental performance shot. So it helps you kind of think more clearly, be more focused, but it doesn't make you kind of like jittery like coffee does. I don't know about you guys, but when I have coffee, sometimes on top of already being like stressed and a little anxious about work, coffee just makes me even more stressed and jittery and stuff like that. Magic Mind doesn't do that. It just like helps you think clearer, but while actually reducing your stress. So it reduces your stress, improves your mood, gives you energy, all the good things. Reclaim your brain. It's got adaptogens, nootropics, antioxidants, immunity support, and it actually tastes really good. Usually I love making a matcha latte out of these. You just mix it with some milk and it's so yummy. I've been using this for about 2 weeks now and I notice a huge difference. It just helps me have consistent energy throughout the day. It doesn't make me jittery. I feel more like alert and focused and present, and I'm sleeping better too. So if you want all the good things, feel free to try it. I have a discount code for you guys that I will link below. You can get 48% off your first subscription. I highly recommend it. Give it a try. Let me know if you do and let me know kind of like what you notice. One of the things I love about this is it doesn't replace your morning coffee. I love coffee. I love a morning coffee or a little morning tea latte. So I love that I can take this with it. Plus it also helps me not get like all the crazy jitters and stuff from coffee. So, okay, let's make a little matcha latte with this really quick. 6:30. Yes, I eat ketchup with my scrambled eggs. Don't come for me. I know it's a very polarizing opinion, but I think it tastes good. So just let me live my life, okay? Okay, got my breakfast. I've got my Magic Mind matcha latte. It's been a good morning so far. Oh, so good. It's about 9:30. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my breakfast, do a little bit of editing on a couple videos, ignore the laundry behind me. I'm gonna take care of that later. Do some editing for about 30 minutes. My full-time day job, I work online and remote, which is awesome. And I don't have to start until 10:30. You're probably like wondering why the heck is it like 9:30 and you haven't started work? That's why, because I don't have to clock in till 10:30. I'm on the East Coast, but the company and people that I work with and our clients and everything are on Mountain Time in Arizona. So it's currently 3 hours behind us. So like 7:30 their time, 10:30 our time. So that is kind of part of what allows me to have these more like slower, intentional mornings is I get to work a little bit later in the morning, which is awesome. So that setup is amazing. I am so thankful for that opportunity. That really allows me to like really enjoy and make the most of my mornings. Okay, it's about 10 o'clock now, so I've got 30 minutes until work starts. Finished breakfast, did some editing on videos. So really quick before I actually sit down and start work for the day, I want to go ahead and do some dishes. Usually what I try to do is run the dishwasher at night so that it like runs during the night, the dishes like are clean and dry in the morning, and then I can just like put them all away. Have an empty dishwasher to like load dishes throughout the day. So that's been a great method. It has worked pretty well. However, I got behind on dishes the past few days. So yesterday I ran like 2-3 loads of dishes to the dishwasher. Every dish we owned was basically dirty. The sink was full of dishes. It still is because I'm still catching up. The countertops are full of dishes. So I did run the dishwasher last night. So we have clean dishes that I need to put away, and then I need to go ahead, reload all of these and get that going. So I just want to like go ahead, try to get caught up on dishes really quick before work starts. So I'm gonna do that. Dishes are loaded. I will definitely still have one more load after that, but at least by the end of the day, I should be caught up on dishes, which will feel really good. And it's almost 10:30, so I'm gonna go ahead, get started on work, tackle my lovely email inbox that's been waiting for me to try to get it down to 0. That's my goal for the day, so we'll see if we can do it. Okay, it's been like a little over an hour. Yeah, it's just like past 11:30. Sorry for the dishwasher noise in the background. I did not think through how it was gonna be noisy in the background for this video because I decided to go ahead and run it. So just ignore the subtle background music of the dishwasher running. I am gonna be taking a quick break in a little bit to drop my husband off at work. He's up, he's getting ready for work, he's going into the restaurant. That is kind of a new development, is me needing to drive him to work. He's had health issues for several years that we've been working through, but with some new developments, some new issues that have come up and different treatments and medications and stuff that he's needing to take at this time, he's not able to drive. So I've been dropping him off and taking him home from work. So yet another reason that I really appreciate like flexible mornings, because my mornings right now look very different than they did a month ago, just because I need to kind of allow for different timing and stuff like that. So speaking of flexible mornings, this video is not to diss like productive, routine, regimented, like morning routines. If you've got a structured routine and it works great for you, like that is amazing, power to you. I sometimes wish that was the case for me, but just did not work super well for me, for my life, for everything that's going on. And so for me, just being able to have the slower, flexible mornings where every morning honestly looks a little different, and that works really well for me and I love it, and that's okay. If you are in a similar situation, or if you're like me and that just works better for you, I just want to encourage you, like, don't feel guilty about that. Embrace it and enjoy it. When I first stopped doing the like crazy productive, strict morning routines, I did kind of feel guilty about it, which is really silly. Like, we're all different, our lives are different, our situations are different, and so different routines or lack thereof in the morning is gonna work better for different types of people. So if you are in a situation where you're wanting to try flexible mornings or they work really well for you, I just want to encourage you, enjoy that and do it guilt-free, and just make your morning work for you, whatever that looks like. Whether it's super strict and consistent, whether it's hot mess, take it as you come every morning like me, do whatever works for you in the morning. Okay, sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there. I'm just very passionate about mornings and enjoying them and making it the right fit for you. It is taking me a long time to get to this point of finding what works for me, truly enjoying my mornings, feeling like I have my life back for the first part of the day, and not feeling guilty or comparing myself to other people or just putting that added pressure on me. And not all mornings look the same. That's okay. There are some days I wake up at 7. There are some days I wake up at 8. There are some days I wake up at like 9 or 9:30. It depends on what I have going on that day, schedule, if I worked late the night before. Sometimes I wake up and do some editing in bed before I even get up. Sometimes I wake up and like go for an hour, hour and a half walk first thing. Occasionally there are days where I sleep until about 10:15, push it till I'm almost late for work, and then log in last minute. Sometimes I wake up and I feel great and energetic right away. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like crap and I have to have an extra slow, gentle morning. Not all mornings are the same. It is not a perfect aesthetic routine, and I'm so glad it's not, because this is what works for me. Okay, sorry, I'm done. That was like a very long kind of tangent about mornings. Really quick before I go, if you do want to check out Magic Mind, whether you do like little shots with a matcha latte, obviously I highly recommend the matcha lattes. Oh my gosh, they're just like, they're so good and so easy. Anyways, that discount code is linked below. If you do want to check it out, you can get the 48% off. So I'm gonna go ahead, leave, take my husband to work, come back, still have the rest of the day of work myself. But thank you guys so much for joining the video. If you're not subscribed yet and you feel like subscribing, would love to have you here. Come hang out, maybe give the video a like if you're feeling extra nice this morning, and enjoy your morning, whatever that looks like for you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.